don't think you're going to like what I have to say today. I think you're going to love it. It might sound a little rude, but I'm going to say I don't think it's the wig. I think it's you. But before you get all upset about it, I just want to tell, especially new wig wearers, that in the beginning, when you think your wig is riding up in the back, it may be doing it because you're wearing it wrong. So I want you to take a peek at my wig, where it's sitting. This is a basic cap. Making sure you can see what I'm seeing. Now, what's interesting about this is that you can see bio hair. I've shaved my head. I wear a little buzz cut. My hair, if you look at my jawline here, my hair grows down onto my neck to here, right there in the back. That's how far down my hair comes onto my neck. Now, what's really important about that is that this is a wig, and it has inside a wig cap. You see this round cap, which does sit on our head at an angle, but it is not meant to follow the pattern of your hair growth. The cap is a cap, like a hat. It's meant to sit on your head, just like you'd pull a baseball cap. You'd either push it back or you'd pull it forward. And I will tell you a little tip here too. If you want to look younger, pull your cap down a little bit. If you want to look leaner, pull it up a little bit, and you get a longer face, which makes you look a little leaner. But this, pulling it down a little bit, gives you a more youthful appearance because hair recedes as you get older. We are talking fractions of an inch within a 1-inch barrier. Look at the difference. Isn't that crazy? But the cap is a cap. It's not meant to cover your bio hair. The fact that my bio hair grows down on my neck, I was pulling this down all the way down, really tight up here, trying to figure out how do I cover it. And when I pull it way down, it's going to be hard when I look that. Pull it down here, and I think, okay, that's a good spot. That's where it should be. And then the moment, check this out. The moment I turn my head, do you see how much it starts to lift up? I'm not pulling it. I'm just trying to keep the hair out of the way. But what it's doing is it's pulling up to the base of my skull, which is where it's seated now. It's now at the base of my skull. My skull bone dips down right here, and it doesn't sit under that. It wants to sit right on it for some reason. It sits right on top of that. And then now, no matter what I do, no matter how much I move, it doesn't go anywhere. It just stays there. And I don't get headaches because I was pulling it so tight. And I don't get headaches or pressure or any problems anymore. So I just really want to share with people that if your wigs are riding up in the back, and you notice I don't have any glue on, I don't have any tape or anything. Now that's a basic cap. That, by the way, is a Paula Young wig called Rowan in Vanilla Swirl, and totally a basic cap. So now I'm going to show you my simmer from Raquel Welch. This is a mostly hand-tied wig, lace front, monofilament, full monofilament top, and sides and back. She is a different company, so she sits a little different. Let me show you that. She sits right under the skull, right there. I want to pull her down really far. But as soon as I start looking around, she just lifts up again. So different company, different cap, different wig. They all fit a little different. There's, I want to say like a 10 or 15% variance that they allow on the sizing of the wigs. And, but ultimately, as I'm moving around, shaking her around and stuff, she sits right here. Right at the base of my skull. Because she's a cap. So, if you're freaking out because your wigs are riding up in the back and you're gluing them down and you're afraid they're going to blow off, I highly recommend you spend some time with your wig and let it do this right here. This will teach you so much about your wig cap and how it's fitting. Once it's risen up to the skull, in my experience, it stops riding up. And I am somebody who started out gluing my whole head, doing a full install, they call it. Gluing everything because I was terrified my wig was going to come off. And now, even though I don't want to, I'm going to get dizzy, even though I can do all kinds of stuff, now that I understand where my wig should sit, it doesn't budge. It's when you force it, you pull it way down in the back and you tighten it really tight up here, then what's going to happen is it's going to adjust to where it fits properly on your head. I want to pop in here real quick because when I say it fits properly on the head, what I really mean is on the skin of the head. So I talked about, I didn't finish my thought, but I say in the video that I can move my wig just by moving my eyebrows, but that's only if I bring it down to a certain level on my forehead. Once it moves past that line of muscle action, no movement in front. And it's the same way with the skin in the back where muscles are pulling on the skin and moving the skin. So I just wanted to clarify, it's really not the skeletal structure. It's the muscle-skin relationship. And when you get past those moving muscles, it just sits in place. So I just wanted to share that today because a lot of people are talking about how it's riding up, it's moving around, they're afraid as it slips around through the day that, I didn't even adjust my tabs or anything here. But one of the things, there's so much play you have in a wig, except for that part where it fits you. And when you know where it should sit, like you can go, up and you can come down. But when it comes to fitting the perimeter of your skull, do play with that because once it fits your head properly, once you've got it sitting where these muscles, I can literally move my wig back by adjusting because I don't wear a wig grip. I don't wear any glue anymore. Once I've gotten it adjusted, it sits and it stays. So please spend some time playing with your wig. It will give you so much confidence and so much security. All right, it may not be the wig's fault. It might be your fault, but that's okay because now you know and now you can go play. Love you all. Bye.